Hello, guys. How are you?
Great.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good indeed, because I'm talking to a band who has put out their first EP, which I totally love. One of the best I've heard in a long time. So thank you very much for granting us this interview.
Yeah, thank you. Us too. It is one of the best things we've heard in a long time. I agree.
All right. Well, and quite deservedly so. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you come from musical families, and who are your musical heroes?
Oh,
These guys are my heroes.
no musical family for me. My dad played tuba once, but he's still my musical hero. So that's it.
That's a tough question.
I know.
I'm not from a musical family either. One of my heroes is my mother. She was always supportive. That no matter what you do, I'll believe in you. Just keep doing it. Just keep pushing, she said. So, and I pushed and I pushed. So
yeah, my old man, he had a bunch of big, heavy things in the basement that I learned later were amplifiers, and then started playing
And then he
drums
picked
with
the
him.
drums.
Yeah,
Didn't know how to use the amplifier.
I don't know about buttons and things like that.
Now, what are your musical backgrounds? I know about Kim's because he's power solo, and so I know that project rather well, and I know he's weird and wonderful with that. How about you, Charlie and Mike?
What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I go back with power solo a long way too, playing with my own brother and some bands back home in the States, and bumped into him a bunch, touring, booking shows, and yeah, so I've known Kim like 15 years or so, and yeah, been a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It was fun from the first day, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember biting Sean's tie at a show in Austin, Texas. Sean is the lead singer of Mike's old band called the Hall Monitors. They have one record out. It's a beautiful record. And Sean had this tie, and he was playing up against me, and I felt obliged to bite his tie. So that's what I did.
It's all about the Concrete Boys.
Well, then, Charlie, keep going and tell us how the Concrete Boys got together.
Oh, well, it was me moving to Denmark via the old power solo guitar player. And I knew this guy for 4 years before that. I didn't realize he played in power solo. I wouldn't allow the name in my ears. And then
I told you, but you didn't believe me. You're like, not this dork.
Then I saw this guy dressed in spandex just full on sprinting in front of my house. And I was like, that must be that guy. And so all these guys are with that guy. So I guess I should join that guy. And then we got this guy.
We're still trying to get Charlie in the spandex, though.
Yeah.
All right. And why did you choose the band name, the Concrete Boys?
Well,
Go from wet to hard.
yeah.
Right.
These guys came up with it on a road trip. It stuck. It stuck easy.
Well, yeah. Answer that question, Mike, because you're the anthropologist.
It's true. It's true.
So Mike knows.
Language is the vehicle of culture, as a lot of us know. And they were in a vehicle when they came up with the Concrete Boys. Yeah. I think to the chagrin of everyone else in the car. And then they kept talking about the Concrete Boys.
First ideas.
That's right.
Right.
Reading your press release, the title of your debut EP and your lyrics, it seems that you kind of want to provoke, but at the same time have fun. Would that be correct? Would that be the concept of the band, if you will?
More have
Yeah.
fun, and provocation
Yeah.
sometimes happens. Depends who you are, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's supposed to be funny, it should be what we thought is funny in a room. If it's supposed to be loud and ballsy, then that's what it should be. There should just be no gate on it or no afterthought of, or what if somebody's offended, or what if we know the context of what everything comes from, and it's not about provoking. So what we want to do.
Charlie, I suppose you're going to say, well, these are all the styles that we love, but I hear so many: punk, soul, psychedelic rock, rhythm and blues, and even in Ouija, some Frank Zappa. At least I was reminded of him.
Really? it does just happen. Like once we're in the same room, we'll start playing. Like could be any of us. Like coming up with a riff or just a stupid idea, just fucking around with the line, or just as soon as everyone picks up on whatever is going on, well, it just happens and evolves, and then, well, okay, it sticks, it's good. Well, let's carry on, and whatever comes around will be the topic in the song. We're very serious about how we put it out. The way it's kind of how should I say it? It's well thought, but it's not overthought, and it is a natural thing happening.
Just very much ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we want.
I could say something about Weed Jar though, real quick. Like for example, we were just at a break, having a bite to eat or a cigarette break or something at this old farmhouse, and walked back in, and I think Kim just immediately started fumbling on something with the guitar, and then we all just sat down and started playing with that, and that song came pretty quickly just from, again, like a first idea. These guys have lots of riffs and stuff in the back of their brains, but just as many come out on the spot, and then it clicks pretty easy a lot of times. That's what's fun about it, just being free, being brave enough to be free.
Yep. So do you spend a lot of time arranging the songs, or do they more or less arrange themselves when you play together?
It kind of feels like they arrange themselves, but I mean, it's like any band. If we have an idea, we bring an idea in, and then, so if I have we're joking around about something or talking about something, and that's what I'm singing. Usually as soon as Kim plays one guitar line, he starts banging on shit. I mean, I don't think it's functioning as, differently than anything else, but it's, I think it's, we like the same things for the same reasons. So it's just pretty immediate. So when you got, more than just yourself, and it just clicks, And I think that, I love, what ranges we can go through, and that's what it is.
I can think of it as, I can equate it to, like, remember the first band you were in, or your first time you ever played with a buddy, and you were just in awe of whatever sounds you were making, and you were terrible, and it didn't matter. You loved it. It was so much fun. We have that kind of freedom and energy and, like, instant passion, but now we know how to play our instruments. So
right.
14.
Still like schoolboys again.
And there's something to that freedom, that childhood, abandon.
Yes, that abandon shines through on your debut EP, which is ingeniously titled Sucking the Pope and All That Vatican Dope. Yeah. Who thought of that title?
I believe it was Kim.
I think it was all Kim, and it was recorded right here in this room.
Yeah.
But when I told a few people about that title, and they were like raising eyebrows, and they were like, "Ooh, wow." So when you came up with that title and put that out, were you a little wary that there might be a backlash from certain people, religious community, or anything like this?
From who?
No.
I mean, it's just, I think they have bigger problems, probably.
Well, then you started
to deal with.
People started questioning. Actually, the song happened this way. We were on the way, play a live gig in nearby town. So we started rapping over it and just messing around again. I think I was singing Sucking the Dope because we just improvised it live on stage that night for the first time. And then Charlie started singing Sucking the Pope. Then with the record label Crunchy Frog, which has been my label the past 20 years,
amazing guys.
I really sold it. So I came up with this title, Sucking the Pope and All That Vatican Dope. And the Frog Boss, he liked it right away. So he said, "Oh, that's a cool title. We can work with that."
Well, some of the titles are really tame compared to the EP title, like Cunnilingus, Weed Jar, Magic Motherfucker. I mean, we live in a very, how can I put this, in very strange, subdued times. So people would even say, "Oh, Cunnilingus, ooh, what kind of a thing is that? We cannot accept that, you know. Do you realize that that you're breaking barriers, if you will?
I mean, our moms are okay with it. They haven't complained yet.
Our daughters are okay with it.
Yeah, our daughters are okay with it.
My daughter's singing the backing
Yeah.
vocals on Connie Lingus.
My daughter plays the cowbell on Sucking the Pope.
Right.
Well, with dads like that, I'm not surprised. By the way, Kim, Crunchy Frog, I'm sure comes from the Monty Python sketch, right?
Right.
Good. Just wanted to check that. Now, on the surface, the songs sound very punky and whatever, but the whole EP is musically really great and very diverse. Was that the plan going in? Just throw it all together, make it diverse, and just make people think, okay, what's coming next?
It wasn't a plan. It just happened again, like naturally.
We like them all. Some work faster than others. I do think it took some thought, though. I think picking the ones for the EP kind of, I don't remember taking hard thought or much thought because we try not to think too long and hard. But yeah, I think it just kind of shook out that way. I think Charlie had a lot to do with that. He had a lot to do with all the packaging and the artwork and yeah.
But I think the energy of this and the album to come, I've been enjoying it because we've been mostly able to, with very few overdubs on anything. It's just us in a room. Like even the for Magic Mother, like that song, that's just live in a room. Me and Mike, that's the same vocal, so it's just us playing in the room with me with a rhythm guitar, and then just to show it to show something to Kim, and then Kim said, well, let's keep that take, add a break, and then here's my guitar, and then that's the whole song, and then other songs. But mostly it's just us three actually playing it, actually singing it, and then any bells and whistles or ideas,
Yeah, you can feel that. You can feel that. You can feel that it's like really spontaneous and in the room and stuff. Now, let me ask about the song Cunnilingus. I love language too. And explain the lyrics. We have all these personal pronouns and then the LGBTQIA plus. I wondered what that means. Is it a support of the community or just a pun on the pronouns being used like he, she, him, her, he, they, or whatever?
No, we're just trying to include everybody. So, isn't it all about being inclusive? Everybody loves Cunnilingus. That's what it's about.
It's not the same as all lives matter.
It's he, them, she, LGBTQIA plus. Guy in the
so basically just a mention of who loves Cunnilingus.
Yeah, everybody loves Cunnilingus.
Even the guy in the scooter paralyzed from his waist down.
Yes.
Everybody deserves a little fun and
attention.
And attention. Yes. And we feel that we can make fun of our friends as they make fun of us, and
as we make fun of ourselves, perhaps too.
As we make fun of ourselves.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
But the pronouns are kind of, you need pronouns for the assholes out there. We're basically all things.
That's why we included everyone.
Wonderful. That's great. It's always good to include everyone, even Donald Trump, who's just been found guilty.
Yeah,
so,
no problem.
But he enjoys Cunnilingus. So.
Yeah. Just a quick question about communion. There's just a very short lyric. Do the lyrics in that song just play a supporting role to the music?
It does.
Yeah, but again, it's about the fun of it. I mean, how many? To me, all this is playing in so many bands that like I'm bored of myself of how just taken seriously. We heard at at the same festival he's talking about, walking past the stage where a girl on stage said, I wrote this song, and this song is about me. And it's like, I've ever just wanted to punch the closest 10 people around me. Or worse. It's just like, I mean, just how,
Yeah,
it's like I want to share the fun that we're having making all the music and doing all the things. That it's supposed to be immersive, and things aren't immersive anymore. And there's all these like really cool young bands, at least here in Denmark, that we're noticing. Machete, Band Gay, Royal Heinous, and
yeah.
Anyway, all these bands that are really doing it the right way, that are setting up skating parties, and all the kids are coming in, and I was surprised because we're not super young and we're dads, and we're so to show up to like a container to play for a bunch of teenagers, but knowing in this climate that like, okay, this is kind of the first test of a band. Like, are these kids going to really get into it? And after they looked at us super questionably for about 2 minutes, once the first person starts dancing, all of them were in there singing Big Gay Kevin and Sucking the Pope and Cunnilingus and, and all these things. So it's that's what we're doing everything for, is to just bring back just come immerse yourself. So that's why the artwork behind you, we want it to be immersive. We want you to keep looking at it and keep finding new things in it. We want all this to tie together, and we want you to feel like you came and saw something, you came and heard something, and we hope you either detest it or can't live without it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you talked about earlier, is the title going to cause a bit of a ruckus, cause a bit of a sensation? Certainly, together with the sleeve, it sure will. Now, we have an outstanding EP. What's next?
Well, an album in October.
The rest of it.
Yeah.
So
playing some festivals and working on some new videos. So you'll see a video for Sucking the Pope very soon. You'll see a video for Magic Mother very soon, which I think the Pope stars in both. So
I'm really looking forward to those. Now, you are a new band, so tell us about where people can find you and your music and stuff, website, social media, and so on and so forth.
So that's The Concrete Boys. Anytime you type in The Concrete Boys. If you type it on Spotify, you'll see The Concrete Boys. If you type it on Facebook, you'll find The Concrete Boys.
Instagram, we don't have a website, but it's all on the social medias. But like Charlie said, we're old. I'm in my 50s. This man is in his 40s. Charlie's still in his 30s. And the girls are in their teens, and we got a fiddle player. He's in his 20s, so we kind of represent the whole, And but still, I mean, we can't deal with TikTok. It's impossible. I mean, I've been doing this. You know me a little bit, and you've seen Power Solo, and I really tried, but now, I don't know, after the pandemic, things changed, and now it seems like we have to be promoters, we have to be, our own interviewers, we have to, share everything about us, and it has to be like 24/7, and I'm just tired of that, so but we need help. Anyway,
so if anybody's listening out there, if a lucky 10 of you want to run 10 separate The Concrete Boy TikTok accounts, we can raffle off that prize if you want.
Yeah, let's just have them all.
Yeah, I totally understand the TikTok thing. I'm not on that either. So there you go. But I have to tell you, this EP that you put out is so refreshing. It caught me immediately. When I heard the first track, Sucking the Pope, I was like, okay, I've got to listen to the rest of it. And each and every song is just wonderful, and I laughed so hard, and I was so entertained, and the music is so great. I cannot express to you how happy that EP makes me. So I'm waiting for the LP. But one last question. We've talked about a lot of things. You've talked about a lot of personal things as well. But is there something else that's important to you that you would like to tell our listeners?
It's just
maybe,
No, maybe we should just pray.
Maybe we should just play. Maybe we should have somebody bless the record that will send out to you.
Yes,
that's true.
This is your record.
This is actually your record.
Yes, this is.
Thank you very much,
If you
guys.
would like us to sign it, you can sign
This-
it here.
No, not necessarily there,
Sign it
but
here
on
for
the.
you. That's fine. Right on the record.
Okay,
We'll sign it.
yeah.
It's worth more money that way. Trust me.
But the inner sleeve, the inner sleeve would actually be enough.
Hello,
Oh,
Germany. Hello, sir.
It's the
I
Pope.
would like to bless the record for all of Germany, for the great people of you and Germany. This is for you, and I just hope that all of you accept the Concrete Boys as a challenge, and I bless you all. Where do you have my holy water so I can bless for you? We will send. There's no. Okay, I bless for you now. This is blessed for you, sir. I will send right away. Thank you, Germany. I always love visiting the Nile while I'm there. We will see you soon, and I will mail this to you today, Mr. Schaefer. Thank you so much. Bless you all.
We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I love you more. Thank you so much. Bless you all. Bless you all. Here.
I'm glad your radio listeners finally get to see the album cover.
Yes, come.
Yes.
Bless
thank
sir.
you so much, man.
Bless
This
you,
is.
sir.
It doesn't matter.
Thank you,
It's
Holy
first to hear,
Father.
but it's still fucking good.
Man, this is, I hoped it was going to be this crazy, but if it were just a put on, it wouldn't be nice. But this is genuine, and that's why I love it. So thank you so very, very much for everything. I can't thank you enough for the music, for being such crazy assholes. I love it.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you for calling.
We need more of you.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you, guys. Bye.